Hi there, sports fans from Billerica. Is that how they say it in this neck of the woods, Andre? Billerica from the Chelmsford Forum in Billerica, Massachusetts. Channel 8 Sports is pleased to bring you the South Finals Division II hockey. Martha's Vineyard taking on Duxbury High School, the defending Division II state champions, the Duxbury Green Dragons. My name is Ken Gold, behind the camera, Tom Mayu, and my good buddy Andre Bennell. Uncle Andy, what do you think?
Oh, Ken, this is going to be a good one here. You know, Duxbury, you know, should be seeded #1. They play a very tough schedule. They've played Hingham twice, which is in the Super 8. They've lost to them twice.
Austin Prep in the Super 8?
Yeah, Austin Prep. So they're a very, very strong team. They're a scoring machine. The Vineyards really got to stay with them, do some back checking, try to keep them to the outside. Don't let them get up the middle because they have the speed. And, you know, as far as I'm concerned, they're a D1 team in D2 clothing.
Well, in order to be the best, you got to beat the best, and that's what's going to be facing the Vineyard today, coming with a very exciting victory over Sandwich. It's the 4th game in the tournament. The winner of this game goes on to the Fleet Center to take on the winner of the Danvers St. Mary's game for the Division II state championship. There's public skating going out on the ice right now, a lot calmer than what we're going to be seeing in a few minutes, but are you ready?
Man, I'm ready for this one, Ken.
Okay, we're going to be back with the drop of the puck after these messages on Channel 8 Sports. Keys at Shirley True Value Hardware, State Road, Vineyard Haven. Welcome back, everybody, to Billerica, Massachusetts, to the Chelmsford Forum. First time we've ever been up here. Ken Goldberg, Andre Bennell, and Tom Mayu. We're about ready for the introduction of the teams. The Vineyard, Andre, in the purple away jerseys, which is my favorite.
No, I know. Every time they come out in the purple, Ken says, "No, I love that. I love that." Let's listen to the announcement.
Okay, the MI welcoming everybody to the game. The Vineyarders seeded #4, taking on they're seeded #2, but as Andre said earlier, this is the team to beat. The defending 2 state champions, the Green Dragons of Duxbury. Andre, the second team we played this playoff season that is green. We played the Green Hornets, and now it's the Green Dragons.
Actually, it's the third. Mansfield, Marshfield were green, and now Duxbury. And you remarked too, and Tom remarked when Duxbury came out on the ice. There's some big boys out there. There's some big boys. So. You know, we'll see how they skate. Plus, they're carrying a lot of people too. Well, but it doesn't look like they brought any, but the roster looked a lot bigger than it is right now.
You talk about the size of the team over their top scorer, Boomer
Ewing.
Boomer Ewing is only a sophomore, so that's always an sign. There's 7 seniors on the roster that we were given belonging to Duxbury. 3 seniors on the Vineyard roster here. A good crowd from the Vineyard. I could say a surprisingly small crowd from Duxbury, but obviously this is the first game we've seen against Duxbury, so I don't know if it's a big crowd, an average crowd, or a small crowd.
Well, they probably thought it's starting at 4:10.
Or perhaps they thought the game we played in the South, where the South normally does play.
Rather than up here in New Hampshire.
Right, Jeff Smadback starting between the pipes. He played very, very well. Joined on defense by Brandon Sylvia and Max Sherman. Brandon Sylvia, sophomore, has really stepped up. Starting on the wing. Again, this is something new that Coach Matt Minicone has done, starting the captain, Tim Bencourt, on the wing, along with Ben Gunn and Craig Emont and the rest of the Vineyard. Mike Torella is the starting goalie for Duxbury, averaging 1.64 goals against.
Well, you know, sometimes goals against can be very deceiving. Yeah, they beat Franklin, but Franklin only had 9 or 10 shots on goal. I think Franklin went down into the defensive mode, but you know, you can't win a game with 8 or 9 shots on goal.
Well, the Vineyard stepped up to Division II this season, playing some very, very tough teams. Team gathered around Jeff Smadback here in the Division II South Championship game. Vineyard, as we said earlier, stepping up in Division II this year, had a very, very difficult schedule, including games against Division I Chelmsford, We looked at the Duxbury game. They played Austin Prep, and they played Hingham, two teams that are in the Division 1A. They played Falmouth. They played Barnstable. They've had a very, very tough schedule. This, no doubt, Andre, I think will be the biggest test of the season. And maybe one of the biggest tests in any seasons for the Vineyard here today.
You're absolutely right, Ken. Duxbury has played a lot of tough teams. They have a very, very tough schedule, and of course that makes them tough. Not to say that the Vineyard hasn't had a tough schedule either, and it's going to make them tough. So we're going to really, the other thing too about this arena here, it's a nice arena, great spot for the fans, but very small bench area.
Okay, very, very well lit. Here we go. Up quickly, shots. Smadback, the save out in front, wide. Thompson shot on the rebound from Smadback, wide. Glove kept in by Duxbury. Ooh, and how the Vineyard has scored a goal. I think one of the reasons they stopped the clock, the clock is in front of us. It's not along the side of the wall. It's over the center ice. And the clock did not start.
No,
yes, it did.
No,
Wow.
they started. It was a hand pass. Smaddy can't give up those rebounds. You saw they came in there. Good thing he shot it wide.
Munt able to flip it into the zone. And that was nearly, boy, the way the Vineyard scored a goal just 49 seconds into the sandwich game. The last thing the world we want to see happen is a quick goal. Actually, let's not see any goals by Duxbury. Obviously a very strong defensive team as they held Franklin to only 9 shots in their 2-0 victory in the semifinals. On the draw, kept in, shot, hit the back of one of the Duxbury players. Again, reaching for it, swiping, Duxbury able to keep it. It was Perry, but now it's Betancourt down the left side. Tim stops, turns, has it taken away by Mullins, who dumps the puck in, takes a check for his effort. Sherman up ahead for Betancourt. Vineyard having some difficulty getting the puck out of the zone, kept in. Snapshot, Smadback to save. Quick shot from Mike Pisco from the blue line. Early pressure by Duxbury.
Oh yeah, they're swarming. They're all over the puck. Good shot, stop by Smadback. Didn't give up the rebound, but I think you got a case. They look a little nervous out there, but I think once they get in the flow, hope it's not too late though.
Munt coming on the Pepper joining the team out on the ice. Out in front, off Pepper, couldn't find the handle. Broken up by Sherman. Vineyard looking a little shaky here in the early going. Behind the net, as Duxbury putting on the early pressure, it's Boomer Ewing, their big gun, only a sophomore. Vakian trying to get the puck out, broken up, kept in, out in front. Ewing, shots off the wide part of the net. Then Duxbury all over the Vineyard in the early going. Another shot, another save, and holding on, Jeff Smadback. He needs more help than he's getting right now.
Yeah, Vineyard's very flat-footed. Duxbury's come out here flying. You can see the experience that they have. What do they have? 7 or 8 seniors on the team. Right? So you can see the experience of playing D1 teams. 18
wins, 4 losses, 2 ties on the season. The Vineyard is coming to game 17, 5-1. Not having lost since the Saugus game. There's a shot. Smadback holds on again. That's about 5 quality shots on net, Andre, in a minute and a half.
Yeah, I think the Vineyard's a little bit disorganized right now. If they don't get their act on, I don't know, maybe Coach Minicone ought to take a timeout to see what's going on.
Gunn up for Mary. Mary tries to move around the defense and broken up, but it's now Gunn with it. Gunn for Mary. Soft shot wide, play to the side by Zarella. Quickly up for Kelly. Kelly's drop pass, shot, save, Smadback on the shot from Tim Daniels. And we have a whistle. The first time I think the Vineyard has ever played Duxbury in any sport. They're not too far from the Vineyard, one of those rides up Route 3, I guess.
Well, we played, the girls played Duxbury twice this year. Duxbury's got a girls team that's their first season, and they're going to be in the girls league.
Betancourt, Pepper got level as he tried to clear the puck out of the zone, and it went off into the bench. I think you're seeing some of the experience of Duxbury. If you're a Vineyard player, you really better keep your head up.
Oh, absolutely. The Vineyard's got to start picking up. Again, they started a little slow. Again, sandwich there, a little flat-footed. And this is what they are right now.
Sherman dumps it in. Gibson hustling along with Munt. Munt looks to get out in center. Off the boards. Around for Kelly. Kelly tangles with a vacant, back for Kelly. Sherman keeps. Sherman shot wide of the net. Pepper can't keep it in as he reached for the puck. And nearly a 2-on-1 break. Munt with a pretty move has one man to beat. Munt can't get the shot deflected. Good defense from Perry. A vacant and Perry, Vacant with it. Vacant shot, save! Boy, I can hear that save from up here. Wraparound, turnaround shot, another save. Zarella holding on.
That was the best pressure the Vineyard had. They're swarming around the puck. Great pressure by the Vineyard. They beat Duxbury to the puck, this time in their own end.
12 minutes and 15 seconds remaining in the first period. No score. Good to see the Vineyard just kind of snap out of it a little bit. That might be a good sign, Andre.
I hope so.
Back out for Bencourt. Tim launches a rocket deflected high up out in front. Gunn reaches in along with Thompson as they tangle. Murray tries to clear it out. Now it's Mullins. Number 7 fires in. Bencourt breaks it up, looking at getting up to up for Pepper, and we have an offside.
High stick. High stick down in the other zone.
Priestley, Smadback, and Moen are proud to support the Martha's Vineyard High School hockey team. Priestley, Smadback, and Moen appreciate the accomplishing the efforts of this hockey team throughout the regular season, and now as they're one game away for going for a state title as they're playing for the Division II South crown here at the Chelmsford Forum. Mullins tries to break it out as he's belted by Betancourt. Finally dug free by Betancourt. Tim off the glass, was looking for Gunn glove, kept in by Maynard.
He couldn't touch it because it would have been a hand pass.
Players jamming along the boards. Gunn frees it out. Gunn center for Sherman, and we have a whistle. From up here, they might have been called offsides. Here's a Murray was trying to straddle the blue line.
Yeah, he got caught. Ben didn't know. He looked to see if Murray was onside, and then he couldn't hold it anymore.
Well, Vineyard playing better, Andre. The last 2 minutes, much better than the first 2 minutes.
Well, they're going to get their legs. I think the nervousness is out of them. They're realizing that they can skate with this team.
11:26 to go in the first period. No score. The Division II State Championship on the line here at the Chelmsford Forum. Loose puck trickled off a skate. Pepper's going to get back there first. Pepper around the boards. Boy, they really love. Pepper's gotten popped a couple of good times. Gibson, Munt joining him, along with Ben Ewing. Just a freshman out there. The really loose puck. Ewing's going to get there first for Duxbury. Puck hit Pepper on the back. Behind the net. There's like a shot wide. I think it might have been a save by Smadback, but there are a lot of bodies out in front of the net. Sherman's pass too far for Gibson. Duxbury keeping that pressure on keeping it in the Vineyard zone. Back for Ewing out in front. Backhanded, no good. Knocked out of the play by Pepper. Clearing the zone. Pisco starting things off again for Duxbury. Pepper's taking his lumps out there, but he's playing tough. Pepper, vacant, can't do anything with the puck, and it's knocked over the glass.
Well, again, the Vineyard's having a hard time getting out of their zone because Duxbury is beating him to the puck right now. As soon as the Vineyard gets the puck, there's a man right on him, so they got to start moving that puck a little bit better.
10:14 to go, first period, no score. Billy Carroll, 21 on the draw with Ben Gunn. Controlled by Duxbury. Carroll tried to make a diving shot. It was broken up by Munt. Behind the net is Kelly with it. Lose it up back to Murray. Murray can't clear, kept right back in, takes a weird bounce right out in front. Smadback dove on it, came out of his grasp. Loose puck, shot, Matt Smadback save, holds on. Jeff Smadback on his A game is going to need it, Andre.
He's going to need it today. Duxbury is swarming in that offensive zone. The Vineyard can't get that puck out of the zone. They got to start making some passes rather than just clearing it blindly.
9:52 to go in the period. No score. Duxbury with about 7 or 8 shots on Smadback. Vineyard had that one rush, but had 2 shots on Zarella. Shot deflected behind the net. What? Again, Duxbury getting to that rebound out in front. Shot save, a beauty. Kick saved on Thompson's bid Smadback coming up awfully big here in the first period. And I think we're going to have a penalty coming up on Duxbury. Yep. First one of the game.
Well, that was a retaliation. Tim and whoever's going in there, number 16, where they were kind of battling each other. Finally, number 16, Pat Kelly, had the last slash on Timmy, and he was the one that got called.
Penalty coming at 9:27 in period number 1. We talked about this late during the regular season into the playoffs. The penalties really have hurt. Maybe Vineyard now can capitalize on one of the Duxbury miscues. Sherman quickly to Gunn. Gunn shot deflected out in front to the side. Duxbury unable to clear as Munn keeps it and battling along with Gunn. Gunn working hard with Avakian. Vineyard's trying to jam it up along the boards as over Sherman stick down the ice. We're puck end on end played by Smadback, minutes ago in the penalty. Bedcourt, sharp pass to Gunn, has Avakian on the wing, flicks it in deep, nobody there to get it for the Vineyard as it comes around the boards for Sherman. Sherman for Munt, one-timer, score! Derek Avakian! One-timer!
Boy, how many times we've seen Munt pass out front to Avakian on that. Again, that was a lapse in Duxbury's defense. Avakian was camped right out there at the doorstep, put it right up over the goalie's shoulder. That's a great power play.
And that's what we talked about, power plays. You live in the penalty box, that's what's going to happen. Power play, Vineyard scored 40 seconds with 40 seconds remaining on the penalty. They now lead 1-0 at the 8:36 mark of the first period.
Now this is this is very disheartening for Duxbury because they spent about 2 minutes camped down in the Vineyard zone, and Vineyard comes back and gets a goal on about the second or third shot of the game.
And it gets about Duxbury's last game. They posted a shutout over Frank, and it's Ewing down the left side. Tries to center, broken up by Betancourt, who carries Ewing into the boards. Broken up again, Ewing. Broken up by Pisco for Ewing. Ewing taken right out of the play by the good check, just using the strong body work.
That was unbelievable. That's textbook. That's how you're supposed to do it.
Gunn along with Perry gets tangled up. Heavy hit, Ewing on Sylvia at center ice. Vineyard trying to...
That was offside, yeah, he called it.
Schofield, Barbini, and Hone are pleased to support our Maratha's Vineyard High School student athletes. Builders and homeowners have come to rely on Schofield, Barbini, and Hone for professional advice and service to land surveying and engineering. Feel free to give them a call, 693-2781. Max Sherman also gets credit for an assist. But boy, Duxbury putting on the pressure, and 3-on-2 for the Vineyard. Sherman dumps it in with 7:40 to go. Munn tries to hustle, getting it to Avakian. Duxbury able to clear the zone, but the Vineyard fires it right back in, but they trap Gibson offsides.
Well, this Duxbury team is very good, Ken. They're very quick. It looks like all of them are great stick handlers.
But the big goal, Andre, I think the big thing is to get the first goal. Duxbury posted a shutout in their last game. The Vineyard dented whatever that impenetrable offense and goalie was.
Well, and the Vineyard's playing that speed and that stick land just like you're supposed to do by taking the body.
Oh, boy, that looked like a weird bounce. Duxbury having some problems behind their own net. Munn slows it down. Betancourt picks up the puck. Betancourt, as he gets tied up by Thompson, broken out by Munn, shot wide. Betancourt carried into the boards. Out in front, Avakian shot, he gets smothered. The Vineyard putting all kinds of pressure on Duxbury right now. Gibson for Betancourt, looking for Avakian off the boards. 1-0 Vineyard on the 6:50 to go in the first period. As the Duxbury fans are really hooting and hollering on the far side, and the Vineyard fans are kind of just pointing at the scoreboard right now.
Well, I think that's what you're supposed to do, you know.
1-0 Vineyard, 6:37 to go in the first period. The power play goal has been the difference thus far. And if anything, Andre, I think the Vineyard is actually starting to pick it up here. They overcame a couple of minutes of shakiness, and now they're playing their game, as you said.
Yeah, absolutely. Now the big question is penalties. You know, you saw what the penalty did against Duxbury. We can't afford to go down a man against a strong Duxbury team.
Face off to the left of Jeff Smedbeck. Gunn again with Billy Carroll on the draw. Gunn has it taken off his stick, and here comes Duxbury again. It's Carroll with it. Carroll took a tomahawk chop at the puck. It didn't do much. Flipping out of the zone, racing for it is Pepper. He's going to get to the puck first. Pepper out for Murray. Murray shot just wide of the net. Brandon Sylvia back in deep for Murray. Murray for Pepper out in front. They save a wraparound out in front again. Duxbury coming the other way. It's Scott May, number 18. May shot, save, rebound out in front, knocked aside by Brandon Max Sherman. Heads up play. It's dangerous for the goalies to give up those big rebounds. Nice move by Sherman. Sherman shot, stick save.
Excellent defensive plays by the Vineyard down there. Max came in, swept away the rebound off of Smadback, brought it back for the slap shot. Vineyard again is picking it up.
5 minutes, 41 seconds to go in the first period here at the Chelmsford Forum. The winner of this game wins the Division II South Championship and goes on to the state title at the Fleet Center next week. Munt back out for Pepper. Shot deflected wide of the net. Lions with it. Can clear. Pepper again keeping the puck in. There's a shot. Save. And diving in there was a Bacon. The referee blew no whistle. I thought the referee had a call.
No, well, the referee saw the puck, so he's not going to blow it.
Okay. Out in front this time. Zarella holds on to the puck. Bacon went in there, and I guess the referee didn't blow the whistle, so it didn't appear that he was taking a run at the goalie, because the Duxbury players didn't respond that way either.
Well, absolutely. The only time the referee's going to do it is if it's covered up or we can't see it. If the referee can see the goal or the puck just sitting there, he's not going to blow it.
Duxbury flicks it out of the zone. Back for Bedcourt. Doesn't reach the end line for the icing. Off the glass. Kept in by Duxbury again. It's Ben Ewing. Ewing with a hit from Betancourt. Betancourt out in front, and Smadback dives on the puck. The Duxbury fans booing. I think that the referee might have lost sight of the puck that time.
Well,
maybe the snow under the eye.
Well, they were booing. It was a quick whistle. Good play by Tim, keeping Ewing from the puck.
4:55 to go now in the period. The Vineyarders are on top, 1-0. The Duxbury Green Dragons, the defending state champs, go for a second title. Out of front shot, glove. Boy, that puck was deflected, but Ewing was right there.
Now the Vineyard got caught standing around again. They can't watch Duxbury play the puck. You can hear Matt, coach down there, yelling, go after it, go after it. They can't afford to stand around in their own end.
Gunn. Ewing facing it off to the left of Jeff Smadback. Ewing wins it, gets the puck, tries to jab. Didn't have the angles. The puck went across the crease. Boy, he's a good skater, Ewing, and strong.
That was a nice fake he threw on. He showed Jeff that he was going to go behind the net and then stuck it right out front.
Mary's pass to Gunn, intercepted. Duxbury keeping that pressure on again with 4:25. Here's a break. Oh, boy, Gunn was right there.
Wow, that was close. Another a foot and Ben would have had it.
If it's time to review your insurance, it's time to call Helm Insurance. John Schilling and Bill Rohr own Helm Insurance. You know, you work with a local agency. John and Bill invite you to come in with your policy. Make sure you have the proper coverage for your auto, home, or business. Helm Insurance, your local independent insurance agency at the top of Main Street in Green Haven next to Advest. Give John and Bill a call at 693-3999. Duxbury's managed to win their fair share of the face-offs, but the Vineyard was able to loft it out of the zone. Gibson hacks it away, chasing Pisco for it. A good hit from Gibson, breaks up the rush.
That was some great forechecking by Gibson down there to keep it in. I tell you, the Vineyard's got to keep Duxbury out of their own end. They're getting too many shots on Smadback, and you know, law of average is going to catch up to them.
4:03 remaining in the first period. Vineyarders are on top, 1-0.
That was a nice face-off, won by Munt.
Kelly with it, out to center ice. Back to Kelly. Jammed along the boards by Tim Betancourt, and the puck is cleared. Again, Gibson is down with control. I'm sorry, it's Gibson. Tangling with Pisco. The Bacon going into the corner. The Vineyard is picking it up in the Duxbury end, but here come the Green Dragons. It's Mullins with it. Mullins, he was looking for Kelly, broken up. Duxbury can't keep it in. It's a Bacon. Right idea, couldn't quite find Munt. Tim Betancourt flattened Mullins. Mullins put his head down, and you don't want to do that.
Well, I tell you what, Tim got away with an elbow on that one.
Shot, deflected, but Smadback holds on with 3:10 to go in the period.
That was a close one. I looked up, as soon as Tim hit him, I looked up at Duxbury bench, and the coach had his arms out. You know, it was close.
The referee was right there, but 3 minutes, 10 seconds to go. First period, 1-0 Vineyard. Really setting combination of the teams are playing at a higher level in the Vineyard game against Sandwich. Plus this playing in Brockton, obviously the ice here much better. It's a much faster game.
It is a much better. The neutral zone is small, which should help the Vineyard.
The puck kicked back out to center. Ewing wheels, Ewing deals. Backhands in and trickling toward the net. Sylvia on defense with Betancourt. Sylvia's off the board for Mary. Mary back to Gunn. Gunn clears it out. And Duxbury fires it right back in with under 3 minutes to go. When it's time to build...
That was an offside, intentional offside, so that brings the face-off down into Duxbury end. Good break for the Vineyard.
2:43 to go in the period. Vineyard scoring that big goal at the 8:36 mark. A vacant from Munt and Sherman. That's the only goal we have thus far, 1-0. Again, Duxbury looks to flick it out of the zone. Everybody's trying to catch it with their gloves. Instead, it's Sherman. Dumps it back in as Gibson clears out. Duxbury was Daniels hanging down at the red line, but too far. Vacant for Munt. Munt to Gibson. Munt, the shot, score! Munt between the 5-hole, baby!
Outstanding, outstanding. They stole the puck at mid-ice. Nice pass, a beautiful passing. They made the goalie move, but that opens up the 5-hole, and they put it right between the legs. Now, this is going to be really disheartening for Duxbury because, you know, we've only had about 3 or 4 shots on goal, and 2 of them went in.
That was a beauty. They worked hard, and Munt had the wherewithal to hold on to it, picked it out the spot, and that was in the 5-hole.
Now, they got to keep up the pressure because, you know, Mansfield came back when they got up 3-0, and this is a high-scoring offense right here.
2-0 Vineyard right now as Zarella plays. Tim Betancourt credit for an assist. It's Pisco with it. Vineyard has to be careful right now. Out in front, he couldn't get the shot away. There's a shot behind. Sherman tied as a heads-up play by Ben Gunn, tying up Thompson, but the Vineyard right now trying to withstand this assault near the end of the first period. They're on top 2-0. Murray can't get rid of the puck. Broken up by Duxbury. Sherman clears it out of the blue line. And Duxbury didn't wait. Now they wait to clear the zone. 1:25 to go first period. They're looking for Gunn. Duxbury shoots it back in.
Duxbury's starting to throw their weight around now. They're getting frustrated, and they want to slow the Vineyard down.
There's a check, broken up out in front. It is poked away by Pepper over to Gunn. Gunn the shot, deflected, but that was a nice play set up by Pepper to get the puck out of the zone. Up for Gunn. Final minute of play. Boy, great play by Brandon Sylvia gloving. Otherwise, it would have been 2-on-1. They would have blown right by him. Vakin and Munt working hard. They managed to clear the puck out of the zone. Vineyard in control right now. Betancourt waits and dumps it in. 40 seconds to go in the first period. It's a 2-0 Vineyard lead. If anything, you're right. I think Duxbury appears somewhat disheartened right now. There's a break. Gibson with the steal. Nearly walking on the goal. Vakin off of Vakin's by to Sherman. The Vineyard keeping that puck in the zone. Munt holds Tried to get it to Gibson, knocked off the puck, 2-on-2 the other way. It's Kelly. Kelly's pass in front of Carroll, couldn't convert with 10 seconds to go in the period. Vineyard want to get out of here, don't want Duxbury get on the board. Sherman falls on the puck, tries to get up, and that's going to do it. The first period is in the books. The players are untangling on the near side. 1 down, 2 to go. Again, the period number 1 for the Division II South State Championship. It's Martha's Vineyard 2, Duxbury nothing. Andre, Tom, and I, and we'll be back after these messages on Channel 8 Sports. Well, we got fresh ice. We have a fresh second period, but very nice up on the scoreboard. It's the Vineyard on top, 2-0. First period goals by Munt and Avakian. A power play goal by Avakian was the difference. Duxbury outshot the Vineyard 12-7. And out of those 12 shots, Andre, half of them had to be in the first couple of minutes. And that was nearly 3-0 Vineyard. As Munt was right there, his backhander went up over the bar. But I think hit the nail on the head, Andre. If the Vineyard can play in the Duxbury zone, it bodes well.
Well, they have to, because Duxbury's, it's going to be a big period for Duxbury. They need to come up with a goal right away early in the period for their confidence.
Thompson and Mullins chase the puck. Kelly snaps it toward the net, knocked down and cast aside by Betancourt, but Kelly's still able to keep it in. It goes out of the zone. A looses grasp. Avakian for Betancourt. Vineyarders can clear. Kept in by Mullins. Looks to center. Mullins backhanded pass. It goes behind Thompson. Again, Kelly's able to keep it in for Duxbury. Cross ice pass. Off Daniels.
Don't stand around, boys.
Gunn able to knock it away.
We got to get an icing here.
Finally, Gunn,
get rid of it.
Gunn digs it free. Gunn tried to get it to Sylvia. Avakian can clear. Kept in. Shot wide from Pisco. And we're going to have an icing call through. That was a lot of pressure.
Oh, that was, I had my heart up my throat there. The Vineyard was absolutely tired on that one there. They just couldn't quite catch up to the puck, and Duxbury was playing keep away for a while.
Well, it's sort of reminiscent of that when Sandwich and the Vineyarders jumped out in front 3-0. Sandwich came back into that game in the second period with a couple of goals as the Vineyarders started to get tired, but I think the adrenaline got to be pumping for the Vineyard, up 2-0 against the state champions. Delay of play as a referee is kind of down below us in front of the boards. I think a referee might have an issue.
The referee got some tape. Looks like he's repairing the boards with some tape. Something happened down there.
Okay. The winner of this game takes on the winner of the Danvers St. Mary's game. They're playing for the Northern Championship. Actually, that game is going to take place right here at the Chelmsford Forum tonight. And the winners of the two South and North will meet at the Fleet Center next Sunday for the state title. When it's time to build, renovate, add on, and remodel, it's time to call David Schwab Electrical Contractor. He takes pride in personal, attentive, and on-time work. For all electrical jobs, big or small, call David Schwab Electrical Contractor at 693-0156. Well, the ref appears to be ready. We certainly are ready. 13:26 to go in the second period. 2-0 Vineyard. Shot wide of Smadback as he was screened. Pepper couldn't reach the puck as it comes out of the zone. Now Gunn with it. Backhands it into the Duxbury zone. Pepper and Murray on the chase. Dug free by Pepper. Pepper to Gunn. Backhanded shot. Save! Oh!
I think it hit the side of the net.
And it knocked the post off. Ooh, that was close.
That was a nice bid by Ben going for the short side. We saw the net bulge on that one there, but it hit the outside of the net. Great hustle by the Vineyard.
Duxbury puts on all the pressure. The Vineyarders nearly get themselves a goal. That's what happened in the first period. Shot bouncing wide of Zarella. Looking for Ewing. Ewing their big gun. His centering pass comes way up in the air. He tried to glove it and shoot it, and he ran out of space. Good effort by Daniels as he gloved the puck. Now it's Munt coming down the near side. Ewing steals across to Maynard, clears the zone. Sherman for Gibson, deflects it in toward the Duxbury zone. Here's a break, could be a break for Duxbury. Ewing chasing Sherman. And they collide behind the net. Avakian clears. And this way the Vineyards, boy, that Gibson hustling out there, but couldn't get there in time.
I thought Duxbury player hit it when it was up in the air when they tried to dump it. Evidently, it's a call for an icing. Good pressure by the Vineyard, but they're still having a little bit of problems trying to clear the zone. They're one pass short. They're not making that last crisp tap to get it over the blue line.
12 minutes, 18 seconds to go, period number 2, 2-0 Vineyard. Out in front, Sylvia hits it along behind to clear. Race for is Pepper. Pepper was looking for Murray, but Duxbury hustling for the puck. So's Murray with Pepper and Gunn right below us. Intercepted by Bencourt, who fires it back in. Broken up. Duxbury now having some problems getting organized. Bencourt fan on the shot, but boy, he levels Williams on the hit. It's around. Vineyard trying to clear. Perry's soft shot trickles wide of the net. 11:30 now in the period.
Come on, boys, let's not stand around.
William Mullen's centering effort goes off the board, over to Gunn. Gunn, pretty move. Gunn in traffic, soft shot. Zarella plays it to the side.
Wow, surprised they let Gunn move through there like that.
Gunn got that goal earlier in the playoffs. Duxbury looking to center, clear, kept it by Bencourt. Shot save! Oh, baby!
There we go. Nice shot by Timmy right on the goalie, though. Had a, I kind of laughed that Duxbury let Ben walk in like that. Didn't take the body or anything like that. And Timmy was able to get that slap shot.
The game against Marshfield, that's how we got one of those big goals when Ben Gunn just skated. Bencourt again, shot! Trickled wide. And they're going to blow the whistle because the net got knocked off the mooring. Up Island Auto supports Martha's Vineyard High School sports. Only Up Island Auto has Bro. He's a professional petroleum transfer agent. Good gas, great service. State Road out of downtown West Tisbury. Bro's are good there too. Get your gas at Up Island Auto. Gibson got tied up before he got a shot on Zarella, and the puck goes over the glass with 10:51 to go in the period.
That's a great job by Derek getting back there. This is what the Vineyard's got to do. They got to really start, even though it's exhausting, they start to have to back check and give that defensive on our side a break.
Tyler Pacheco on the ice for the first time. I'm playing the wing with Gunn and Pepper. Boy, Gunn won a lot of those face-offs. Pepper gets smothered before he can get the pass off. Sherman shot, save! A beauty. Pacheco off the board's going to trickle around. Kelly gets there first. Tangles with Gunn, who gets it back into the Duxbury zone with 10.5 to go. Quickly with it, it's Carroll. Carroll gets leveled by Sherman, and Carroll goes down, gets up slowly. Up at Pacheco, too far for Gunn. They wave off the icing. Around for Lions. Up at Kelly. Vineyard do an excellent job forechecking as Duxbury having trouble getting organized on offense. Scott May, centering pass, cleared by Pepper. Lions
they got a penalty hitting from behind. Yeah, boarding, I think.
And now the referee, well, a hit from behind. That's going to be that could be a depending.
Well, they won't call it hitting from behind. They probably they call them charging.
Well, the Duxbury coach yelling hitting from behind across the ice.
No, that's in a game like this. They're not going to call a penalty like hitting from behind. They're gonna call charging, boarding. But if it's real obvious, they'll call a hitting from behind.
Okay, 9:49 is the first penalty of the game against the Vineyard, and puck hits the top of the glass and stays in. Let's use that clock, or as Norm would say, move those chains, baby. Boy, Duxbury play. Ewing fell down, tries to get it up ahead to Mullins. Offsides. They're going to do it all over again.
Yeah, the Vineyard caught a break, almost picked it up, but the Duxbury player fell down offside, so it's a big power play kill for the Vineyard.
9:27 to go in the period, 1:08 remaining in the penalty against Derek Avakian. Sherman shoots it down the ice.
That was a nice draw from Munt.
John Gibson all over the ice, trying to break up the rush. They shoot into the Vineyard zone, retrieved by Betancourt. 45 seconds to go now in the penalty on Avakian. The puck clears the zone. Ewing has to start over again, and nearly stolen by Munt. Zarella tries to clear, takes a weird cam. Out again, too far for Ewing. Gibson casts it aside, but Daniels is there, kept in for Daniels. Daniels walks in, shot, what a save! And they blew a whistle. Sherman checked Mullins. Mullins hit the bar and then knocked the bar off the post. Heads up play by Max Sherman.
That was a great diving save by Smadback. He couldn't quite get it up in the air to get up over Smadback.
Well, Andre, 15 seconds to go in the Vineyard penalty. They're still on hanging in there, 2-0. Duxbury wins the draw, Ewing with it. In deep. And it trickles around. Duxbury moving that puck around. It's Lyons with a shot deflected wide on the stick of Ewing. The penalty is up. Avakian is in the zone. Vineyard trying to clear it out. Avakian up ahead to Gunn. Gunn with one man to beat. Tries to go around Lyons. Shot wide. Avakian reaches it to try to keep it in. Stolen by Avakian. Double team. Back for Sherman. Shot. Save. Round the board. Sylvia there. Brandon shot out in front. Gunn fanned on the shot. Sherman falls down as he's going for the puck. Again, Vineyard really trying to take it to Duxbury right now. Puck comes out of the blue, over the blue line, but Gunn brings it back in with 7.5 to go in the period. Vineyarders need to regroup right now. They kill that penalty.
Change, I think. Come on, boys, let's hurry up and change.
They lead 2-0. Pisco with it for Duxbury. Kelly's cross ice. Thompson slow down. Vineyard able to clear it out. And we have a whistle with 7 minutes and 6 seconds to go in the period. I think Duxbury got trapped offsides.
That was a delayed offsides. I think what happened is that whether it hit him, if it did hit him, then it was immediate. The whistle should have immediately called, but it was a delayed offside. Duxbury didn't see it.
Munt facing it off with Carroll to Betancourt. This pass trickling down wide. Now they wave off the icing. Munt hustling as Zarella came way out of net to play the puck. Brandon Sylvia keeps it in. Venus need to clear up. Nope. Dr. David Finkelstein offers comprehensive eye care for adults and children. He specializes in visual and sports vision therapy. You'll find an extensive selection of eyewear. Contact lenses are customized to fit your needs. Serving the Vineyard community since 1974. Dr. David Finkelstein, optometrist, South Main Street in Vineyard Haven. Give Dr. Dave a call, 693-3517. Under 7 minutes to go now in the period, Andre. I think, again, the Vineyarders starting off slowly here in the second period. They're picking it up.
They are picking it up. What they're doing is they're really they're clogging up the middle. So Duxbury can't get that pass up the middle.
Well, you said earlier about them trying to make maybe Duxbury force the wingers to go to the outside. Betancourt got the puck, loved it. Tim shoots it back in.
It was about 4 feet offsides when he shot that down there.
Vineyarders 3 years ago went to the state championship. 2 years ago winning the state championship against North Middlesex. Last year getting knocked out in the first round. And now just about a period and a half from going back for another battle for the state title. But boy, Duxbury, they're the defending state champions, and they're not going to go down lightly.
Absolutely not. They have some quality chances out here, but Smatty's been coming up big.
Gunn looking for Pepper. Pacheco's going to get to that puck first. Yes, he does. Back for Gunn. Gunn reaches in between two players to keep the puck in the zone. Pepper gets tangled up by a pair of players, including Ewing. And Ewing with the puck right now with 6 minutes to go. Sylvia able to keep it in. Pacheco gets lifted up and pushed along the boards by Perry. Pair number 11's going at it. Ewing has it broken up by Pacheco. Pretty move. Gunn the shot just wide again. Timmy Bedford able to keep that puck in. Hanging down. Daniels was hanging down at center ice. Broken up by Avakian. Again, looking for Daniels and Ewing. Daniels gets there first. And that could be a call.
They're going to call him for tripping.
Yep. Vagan dove in front of the player. Vagan breaks the stick. He'll go into the penalty box. That's his second penalty of the game for the Vineyard.
Well, that was a tough break by the Vineyard right there. Vagan did leave his feet and took his legs right off, so they have to do another penalty kill again. Derek slapped his stick against the board and broke, and the referee gave him a little warning, told him not to do it again.
5 minutes and 26 seconds to go in the second period. Second penalty of the period against the Vineyard. Both on Avakian. Back to Pisco. Duxbury passing around. Shot, save, rebound, fan once. Rebound and jammed the second time. Ewing gets wrapped up and hauled to the ice. And now we're going to have 5-on-3. Oh, boy. Timmy Bencourt wrapped him up and really wrestled him down to the ice. Blatant call.
Yeah, held on to him a little bit too long.
Well, it's going to be 5-on-3 for 1:12. If Duxbury ever needed an opportunity, the Vineyard has handed it to them right now.
If the Vineyard can come up big on this penalty kill, it's going to be demoralizing for Duxbury.
It's Gunn.
Don't be surprised if Duxbury does something foolish. They're going to get called on it.
Well, 5-on-3. Ewing for Pisco. Back to Ewing. Ewing shot. Gets the rebound. It's out in front. Gunn gets it out of the zone. Good effort by Lyons to keep it in. Duxbury needs to regroup with 52 seconds to go in the 5-on-3. Mullins. Pisco across ice for Lyons. In deep for Ewing. Out in front. Poked aside by Sherman. Over to Daniels, into the slot, knocked away by Sylvia. 35 seconds to go in the 5-on-3. Ewing again. Cross ice, Pisco in the slot, shot, save, out in front.
What a save by Smadback.
Wow, that was the save of the second big save of the game. 20 seconds to go in the 5-on-3. Again, it's Daniels with it. Daniels for Ewing, back out to Pisco. Pisco, the shot, save. The rebound came way out in front, and Sherman couldn't clear. It hits the player's shot wide. What a save! Smadback again. The first penalty is up.
He lost his stick, too.
5-on-4 for Lyons. Lyons shot deflected wide. Smadback without his stick. In deep, it's Daniels. Out in front, Smadback dives and gloves and holds on. What a play.
What a play.
Jeff Smadback did not like something that Daniels did. Of course, I'm sure that Smadback did not feel very comfortable without his stick.
All right, the crowd's out here yelling Smadback, Smadback, and decided there's only 3 seconds left on the penalty to the Vineyard. They more or less, they can't let down now. A time that Duxbury can get a goal is that right after they kill that penalty, the Vineyard usually, the other team that has just killed it up usually has a letdown. They can't let it down now.
Okay, the penalty is up. The Vineyard is now 5-on-5. The puck in the zone. It is behind Thompson, who couldn't control it. Thompson jammed by Sherman. Puck out in front, wide across the crease. Vineyard need a clear right now. Bencourt able to clear it out. All right, they did kill the 5-on-3. All right.
Oh, boy, I tell you what, that's demoralizing to Duxbury. Now, hopefully it didn't take too much strength out of Vineyard to kill that penalty there. They've got to come up with some reserve. They got to just suck it up and play 3 more minutes of hockey in the second period.
About 3:22 remaining, looking up on the clock here at the Chelmsford Forum. Vineyard is 2-0. Boy, the Duxbury center was looking the other way. Here's a break for Betancourt. 2-on-1. He falls down. Come on, Tim, baby. Tim centering pass. Shot wide from Pepper.
I'll tell you.
Oh. And now we're going to have a penalty, I believe, on Duxbury.
Yeah, we knew that was going to happen. Anything small infraction by Duxbury, they were going to call it.
That's Pat Kelly, the captain, going into the box with 3:09 left. So the Vineyard, not only do they kill the 5-on-3 penalty, they now have a power play of their own. They did score the first goal of the game on the power play. Here's another golden opportunity.
Yeah, they almost scored coming down the ice. Tim didn't quite have control of the puck. If the Vineyard scored on that one, that would have been that would have popped their bubble.
Elbowing was the call on Kelly with 3:09 to go in the period.
Elbowing.
Polly was on elbowing. Don't ask Andre, he's working, but it's okay. We don't want to tell you. Of course I'm talking. Here we go. Gunn with it. Broken up by Ewing, but Tim Betancourt slows Ewing down. Gunn gets it into the zone and it's poked out. So far, nothing has really developed on this particular power play. A minute to go for the Vineyard. Uh-oh, Ewing looks to center. Betancourt dives on the puck. And Timmy smartly slows things down. There was no need for him to clear the puck. Gunn from Sherman. Pretty move by Gunn. Shot! Save! Going short side. Zarella was there, however, back for Betancourt. He faked one shot, lines up a cannon, and it deflects off at the backhanded shot. Save! Oh!
He tried to kick that up over the goalie. He knew he was going to slide across. He just couldn't quite lift it, but that was a great save by the goalie. Good pressure by the Vineyard.
31 seconds to go on the power play for the Vineyard. 3 minutes, 2:09 remaining in the period. Again, Andre, the best defense is a good offense if they can just live in the Duxbury zone. Okay, the players, actually, I think part of it is the clock with in green and yellow. Some of the numbers might be hard to read from the ice. 31 seconds remaining, however, in the penalty.
Well, because
that was Munt trying to get it back out to Gunn. It's flipped out of the zone. Mullins chasing Sherman, who'll play the puck with 15 seconds to go in the Vineyard power play. Leading 2-0. Again, up quickly to Gunn. Gunn leaves it for Munt, gets double check, shot, save! Wow. Over Sherman's stick. The penalty is up. 1:35 to go now in the period. Certainly a quality power play ever. The Vineyard's got 3 good shots on Zarella. Around for Munt, looking for a Avakian. Munt tries to kick it out of the zone. It's kept in by Duxbury. Betancourt pokes it out with 1:15 to go. And behind, there's all kinds of, a little push and shove behind the whistle. Betancourt intercepts the pass, but it's Thompson with it. Thompson takes a tumble.
Oh, no. Oh, no, that was offside.
Offsides, no penalty. And now we whistle. Thompson took a tumble over Betancourt's stick, but I think he was losing his balance anyway.
Yeah. Boy, I saw the hand go up from the referee. I thought he was going to call a penalty, but he called it offside. And what happened, too, is an intentional offside, so that brings the face-off down to Duxbury's end.
1:06 remaining in the second period. Vineyard on top, 2-0. No goals have been scored in this period, but certainly no lack of opportunity by the Vineyard. They couldn't clear. Gunn shot. Comes back to Gunn. Ooh, he tried to make a pretty move. Couldn't do it. Daniels with it. Looking for Ewing. Taken away by Betancourt. He and Ewing go crashing into the boards. Sylvia gets it up ahead to Pepper. Pepper down the left side. Pepper, great effort by Pepper, and go battling with Maynard. Dug free by Duxbury. Final 25 seconds to play. Dump back into the Vineyard zone. Ewing chasing Sylvia. Dug out by Gunn with 15 seconds to go. Ewing steals. Tyler Pacheco with a 2-on-2. Pacheco shoots it in with 10. Puck played by Zarella. Time winding down here in the second period. Gibson's going to get to it first and hold on to the puck. And that is it. 2 in the books, 1 to go. Division II South semifinal action. Martha's Vineyard 2, Duxbury nothing. Andre, Tom, and I will return with the third period after these messages on Channel 8 Sports. More minutes of hockey to decide the Division II South State Championship game. The Vineyarders have ended 2 periods, leading 2-0 against the Duxbury Green Dragons, the defending two state champs. Interception broken up. Duxbury they put all kinds of pressure on now, no doubt about it. It's always starting that early period swarm. Just the way the first 2 periods opened up, Andre.
Yep. Come on, boys. Let's not stand around.
And they're swarming out in front across the crease. Rebound. He failed on the shot. Kelly's going to dream about that one. Kelly again goes out in front, tries to jam it home. It goes over Smadback. Oh, boy, the Vineyard finally clear. Munt clears it out of the zone. And there's a pushing and shoving between Mullins and Betancourt.
Well, I tell you what, you know Duxbury's going to come out. The Vineyard can't be standing around sitting on that 2-goal lead, and that's what they're doing. They're standing around watching them.
Ewing and Gunn doing the honors to the left of Jeff Smadback, who's been absolutely sensational here today. Out looking for Ewing. It hits the back of his skate, muscled off the puck by Pepper, who's been terrific on defense here today. Dug free by Gunn, gets a hit, gets the puck out of the zone. Pepper chasing everybody. Zarella tries to clear out from by the goalie. Broken up by Gunn. Flips it in behind the net with 13:45 to go in the game. 2-0 Vineyard. The winner's going to go to the state championship against the winner of Danvers St. Mary's. That game, what a hip check thrown by Max Sherman as he just knocked Tim Daniels on his keister. Pepper over to Sherman, gloved. They battle, try to get out of the zone. Good hard work by Ben Gunn, got that puck over the blue line.
We're going to see Vinder's going to try to do some defense now.
Ewing with a pretty turnaround move out in front, looking for the puck. It comes to side, and it's over the stick of Pisco. Oh, a big break for the Vineyard that time. 13 minutes remaining now in the season. Pisco off the glass, intercepted by Munt. Munt for Vacan, backhanded shot, save! Boy, Vacan just couldn't get a strong backhander on the net. Set up by the seal by Munt.
3-on-2, let's get back, boys.
Carroll going around Betancourt, no way! Beautiful defensive play. Out in front, Sherman for Gibson, can clear. Munt overskates it, and it's kept back in. Carroll chased by Betancourt. Boy, Betancourt hauls Carroll down, but he didn't have his hands on him. Puck goes right across the crease. Boy, Duxbury's doing everything but putting the puck in the net. Carroll joins in with a Vacan, the jam along the boards. Dug out by May. Flip pass for Gibson. Zarella comes way out of the net, and the goalie, Zarella, took a swipe at Gibson, and the players jamming, falling down in front of the net. Play suddenly getting real chippy right here. 2-on-1 for the Vineyard. Gun the shot wide. $11:50 to go now in the season. 2-0 Vineyard. Betancourt back, looking for Pepper. Knocked off by Kelly, dumped into the Vineyard zone by Mullins. Boy, Duxbury, Andre, hitting anything that moves on the ice.
They're going to have to. They're going to try to.
We got an icing call. Get your car fixed right the first time at Almoy's Auto Repair. Complete car and truck care service. The pros at Almoy's Auto Repair know Vineyard Roads and what it takes to get your car running smoothly. Make an appointment by calling Cheryl Noyes at 627-8910.
The Vineyards back in their nice defensive mode right now. They can't let Duxbury spring a couple of players.
Well, Gibson has really been a strong player. Forechecking all over the place in the Duxbury zone. Quickly, pretty move. They get it back over to Mullins. He overskates the puck. Munt able to clear. Gibson with a break. Gibson hauled down. You're going to have a penalty right there.
Well, you know, that's what they call a good penalty. It's the same thing Tim did on number 2 Ewing to get the penalty. He was going to break away, so that was called a good penalty. And that was all John Gibson's hustle that made that penalty.
Well, Gibson hasn't scored any goals in the playoffs. Had a couple of assists, but boy, he's really a force in the opposing team's zone defensively.
Well, he come up there. He was doing a lot of back checking. He poked that puck away. The Duxbury player didn't know he was behind him.
Penalty called on Steve Maynard, number 5, the junior defenseman. 11:04 to go in the season. 2-0 Vineyard over the defending Division
now,
II
Vineyard's
state champs.
Vin's got their powerhouses out there.
Betancourt back for a vacant, backhands it into Gunn. Gunn makes a move out in front for a vacant, hand on the shot, back to Betancourt. His pass deflected by Ewing, who clears it out. Quickly, cross ice for Sherman, 1:05 to go in the penalty. 10:35 in the season. Pisco behind his own net, trying to rag the puck a little bit. Betancourt can't keep it in. It's a break by Daniels. Daniels tries to go around Sherman. Out in front, shot wide. Oh, boy, Ewing skated in all alone on Smadback.
Somebody's got to pick them up. They got to turn around and look.
40 seconds to go now in the Vineyard power play. Duxbury really starting to pull out all the stops with 10 minutes to go now in the season. Gunn with it. Pisco behind the net looking for Ewing. Comes down the ice for Smadback with 20 seconds to go in the power play. Boy, they're looking for a vacant onside, a vacant ook. Boy, they could have made a call, but the referee might have wanted to ate his whistle on that one. Back for Sherman with 5 seconds to go. He flips it into the zone. And that's going to do it. The team's now at even strength as they look to clear down the ice, but Betancourt there first. Tim launches one. There's a tough one. Ooh. Well, I'll tell you, if you're the goalie, you don't want to short hop that one. Murray, along with Pepper, trying to keep that puck in the Duxbury zone. Pisco around the boards. Harried by Murray as it's down to the Vineyard blue line for Sherman. His pass, oh boy, Kelly stuck his leg out. Oh, here's a break for Duxbury. Shot, save! Boy, the referee let that one go. That was number Kelly stuck his leg out.
I tell you what, that's a perfect example. The shooter was waiting for Jeffrey to go down, and Jeffrey didn't go down. He stayed right up and challenged him, and he had nothing to do. Finally, it was too late, and the shooter had to shoot it right at him. That's textbook from Jeff Smadback.
Another big save for Smaddy. 9 minutes to go now in the season. 2-0 Martha's Vineyard. Out in front, Smadback cast it aside with the stick. A wraparound out in front. He banned on the shot. Oh, boy, Mullins had an opportunity. Pepper battling with Lyons. Gunn joins in around the boards. For Thompson. Sylvia reaches in, gets checked. Pisco breaks it out. Over to Lyons. Wide of the net. Gunn's going to get to it first. Gunn tries to flip it out of the zone as Mary was hanging down at the blue line. Ooh. Crossan Landscape is proud to support Martha's Vineyard Athletics, a complete landscape service since 1974. They specialize in design, horticultural construction services. Call Mark also for any of your landscape needs with spring around the corner. 693-8888. 8:28 to go in the season. Duxbury came in here defending State 2 champions, never played the Vineyard in boys hockey before. Shot safe, rebound, he couldn't get Wood on the shot as Smadback dives on it. Oh.
Wow. Not only is Smatty making those stops, he's covered up the rebound real well now. I think the referee's going to tell him cool it around the net there, guys.
Wow. And if there's one person who's cool around the net, it's Mr. Smadback with that Smadback demeanor.
Mr. Laidback.
Off the draw, controlled by Daniels. The Vineyard can't clear, backhanded in. Over to Munt, it's 3-on-2. Munt, shot, save, rebound way out in front. 8 minutes to go now in the season, and it's 2-0 Martha's Vineyard. Betancourt looking for Munt. Munt hustling to keep that puck in. Smart play across for Vacan. Shot, save! Boy, Vacan had wasted no time in letting that one go on.
Oh, you know, that's his favorite shot out in the slot there. Getting away real quick, trying to catch the goalie on flat-footed.
Vacan and Munt had first period goals, and that's been the only scoring of the game. We had a scoreless second period, 7:45 now to go in the season. Pacheco now out on a line with Gunn and Pepper. Sherman and Brandon Sylvia back on defense. Again, the draw controlled by Duxbury, but stolen by Gunn. Gunn for Pacheco, poked away by Maynard. Carroll trying to get up, but again, Pepper there to intercept. The Vineyarders have very successful in just getting to that first pass. As Sherman fires it back in. Time of becoming a factor, Andre. Off glass for Gunn, who backhands it in. Love it in the Doug.
Well, they got the two defensemen back, covering anything that's going to spring out. So that allows the forwards to go in and clog it up.
Sylvia with a hit on Carroll. Players are working hard. Sherman going to get to the puck first. We have a Duxbury player away from the puck, sprawled to the ice. Didn't see what that one was. The Reliable Market has offered quality groceries and personal service since 1947. The Pacheco family has worked hard to earn a reputation for quality and value. People all over the island do their shopping at Reliable Market for their fresh cut-to-order club and meat packs. For all your grocery shopping, compare prices and you'll save. Reliable Market, Circuit Avenue in Oak Bluffs. Martha's Vineyard 2, Duxbury nothing. Scott May, number 18, the injured Duxbury player, needed to be helped off the ice. Apparently some kind of injury to his knees. 6:50 to go in the season, 2-0 Vineyard. Bedgrove flipping it out of the zone. Gibson racing for it. The Vineyard playing very strong defensively. Sherman tried to get it to a Vacan.
That was a nice breather for the Vineyard.
Yep. Pisco shot. Hits Sherman, but it's 2-on-1 out in front. Poked away by Betancourt. What a play. One-timer shot. Save! Smadback. Boy, just when you think the Vineyard has a slight breather, Duxbury squeezes a little harder.
That's it. Keep the pressure on it. Keep the pressure on it.
3-on-3. Over for Thompson. Thompson's pass behind Mullins. A Vacan coming the other way. Vacan poked out of the zone, and watch out for Duxbury. Oh, two Duxbury players collide. It could be a break for the Vineyard. Oh, Pisco got there. Vacan gets hit. 5:45 to go in the season. It is still 2-0 Martha's
Come on,
Vineyard.
boys.
Shot from the red line. Tough one. Smadback sprawl to make that save.
Well, you know, he was out there. I think what he's trying to do is not let the puck get by him and go around the boards. He wanted to tie it up. Give everybody a little breather, calm it down so they can go out there.
Murray, Gunn, and Pepper on the line right now. Ewing behind the boards, behind the net, loses it to Betancourt, looking for Pepper. Murray's going to get there first. Murray looking for the puck. Gets knocked off the puck. Gunn reaches in and able to keep it in the Duxbury zone. Over to Murray. Murray looking for Gunn, who had been dumped to the ice with 5:15 to go in the season. Gunn shot, save. Zarella holds on.
That's it, boys. Keep it down that end there. Get the face-offs down there. You know, we need the face-offs. We have two of the best face-off in Division II with Munt and Gunn. they're tremendous face-off.
Okay, Duxbury's has certainly been their eagle today. Duxbury's won their fair share of face-offs. Ewing wins it back for Zarella. Ewing with it, the leading scorer, only a sophomore. Down to his brother Ewing. Ewing for Pisco. His pass smothered by Betancourt, broken up. What a play by oh, there's a steal. Over to Munt. Munt behind Gibson with 4:50 to go in the season. Back into Ewing. Ewing to brother Ewing out in front. His pass broken up. Ewing gets the rebound. Shot over the boards. Over the pipes. Oh, boy. Boy, Duxbury again putting on the pressure. Kept in shot. What a save. They finally clear it out of the zone. There's some watching behind the play. It's getting rough out there again.
Come on, boys. Let's start clearing.
With 4:25 to go in the season, Gibson got jammed along the boards against the Duxbury boards by a couple of players going off the ice. Couldn't get away. Up ahead for Mullins. Mullins trying to get it to center, out in front. Shot, save! Shot, Kelly, save, Smadback.
Duxbury's getting way too many shots now.
Gunn clears it down the ice, but we're going to have a whistle on that one. Since 1909, the Martha's Vineyard Cooperative Bank has offered the community a wide array of services, and now you can have access to your funds with the bank's 24-hour telephone banking service. Call 693-01614 for details. The Martha's Vineyard Cooperative Bank, 40 South Main Street, Vineyard Haven, 490 State Road, West Tisbury. Member FDIC, member SIF, an equal housing lender. 3:56 to go in the season. Still 2-0 Martha's Vineyard. We have a Vineyard player down. Oh, Gunn nearly got stepped on. Kept in, shot, save. Smadback holds on. Sherman leveled by Thompson. Calling matching penalties.
Well, see, there you go. That's a...
But Sherman just got to be careful now. You got to maintain your composure. You're 3:45 away from winning this game. Nope, he didn't. He's finally throwing him out. Sherman going out with Thompson.
No, that's Sylvia's going out.
Pardon me, Brandon Sylvia, excuse me.
Well, you know, that's, he come right in there, and he leveled them right in the crease there. Again, you know, when they call matching penalties, it doesn't show any guts by the referees for, calling somebody.
Okay, I mean, the referees, of course, would not like to have to call penalties on anybody. 5-on-5. Pacheco fires it in. Pepper and Gunn chasing that puck off the boards. Coming the other way is Kelly. Up ahead to Mullins. Mullins shot, save! And the net gets knocked off. Their players in the net. And in the net, there's a Duxbury play, and both referees are watching at the net. They don't see what's going on behind them. One referee has to pay attention, while the other one, it's number 2. Ewing went all the way into the net.
Well, you know, Max thought it was intentional that he crashed the net like that. I don't think anybody pushed him in.
3 minutes and 24 seconds to go in the season. For the Vineyard, the most important thing is to keep the composure. Don't want to give any opportunity for a power play to Duxbury. As Duxbury, no doubt, the air of desperation is set in. They need a goal. Puck rolling towards Smadback. Flipped out of the zone by Betancourt. Gun the move, gun the shot, save! Rebound, save!
Unbelievable!
Boy, Pacheco.
Unbelievable!
Gotta hand it to Mr. Zarella on that one.
That was the save of the game right there. I thought Ben Gunn had himself a goal. What a great glove snag by number 30. Unbelievable.
Mike Zarella, only a sophomore. Now you saw these teams are defending state champions. They have a lot of
big save.
3:09 left in the season. 2-0 Martha's Vineyard. Both players still in the box. Gibson reaches first. Ooh, shot across the crease. Daniels with it. Carrying the puck, turning around. Pass intercepted by Avakian. Avakian flipping it wide of the net with 2:50 to go in the season. 2-0 Martha's Vineyard. Up ahead. Ewing with it. Ewing, shadowed by Betancourt, who carries Ewing into the boards. Munt trying to clear. Good hard hit on Lyons. Racing forward is Avakian. Poked away by Pisco, but that's okay. The action back in the Duxbury zone with 2:25 in the season. Ewing reaches the puck, looks to center. Sherman gets there first. Sherman soft shot using the clock. 2:15 to go in the season. Behind the boards for Lyons. Lyons for Ewing. Ewing had fallen, actually Ewing fell over Tim Betancourt. Gunn's gonna have a break coming the other way, but Zarella comes out of the net to play the puck. Heads up play by the Duxbury netminder with 1:55 to go in the season. And Pacheco shoots it in.
We keep the puck down there, they can't pull the goalie.
No, Ewing with it, turning around to Daniels. He has Kelly. Daniels holds the puck. Back to Ewing. It's broken up by Betancourt and Gunn with it. 3-on-2. Gunn taking his time with 1:35 to go in the season. Gunn jamming with Lyons along the boards. Poked away. Hit the referee. Stays in the zone. Sherman shot. Save! Puck staying on the ice with 1:20 to go in the season. Action right below us. Broken up. Up ahead for Kelly. Kelly with a pretty move. Can't get by Sherman. Gloved and kept in the zone. One minute and 6 seconds to go in the season. We'll have to keep our eye on the Duxbury goalie, Andre.
Now, all the Vineyard's got to do is keep doing what they've been doing for the past minute. Is keeping the puck down there so they can't pull the goalie. Timeout on Duxbury right now. Good timeout for Duxbury.
Well, the last time we saw a timeout that really meant something back in the Sandwich game when the Vineyard was up 3-0. Sandwich called the timeout. They came back with 2 goals, but that was in the second period. Now Duxbury may have called the timeout, but there's only 1 minute and 6 seconds remaining in the season.
Well, you know, they did beat Franklin with 19 seconds left in the game. They came up with a big score. And Franklin had to pull the goalie, and they wound up getting an empty netter. But they're going to fight right down to the last second here. And Vineyard's got to keep doing what they've been doing for the past minute, clogging up the middle, keep getting in front of those passes and keeping the puck down in their zone so they can't pull the goalie. 1
minute and 6 seconds to go. Derek Avakian, a goal in the first period. Craigie Munt, a goal in the second period. Jeff Smadback has shut the door.
Well, both goalies come up after a shaky first period. Number 30 for Duxbury has come up with some great saves the second and third period.
Well, whatever the Duxbury coaches have come up with, they have 1 minute and 6 seconds to do it. For the Vineyard, Munt, Gunn, Gibson, Betancourt, and Sherman on defense.
Okay. This is the time where you put your 5 best guys on the ice here.
The clock starts. Sherman off the glass, tries to get it to center ice. Dumped quickly back in, but Sherman again flicks it out of the zone. The goalie is out the goalie is out for Duxbury. And that's a smart play. Both Sherman and particularly Betancourt have been doing that almost like a lob in baseball, a high flip pass into the zone.
Right, you know, that way there you can't get anybody in the neutral zone to pick up the puck. Almost had it.
56 seconds to go in the season. The net is empty. The Vineyard leads 2-0. Off the draw, there's a shot. Smadback, stick save out in front for Gunn. Duxbury able to keep it in with 45 seconds to go in the season. Behind the net. Ewing chasing Munt. Ewing digs it free, trying to get it out. The blue line soft shot into the slot. 35 seconds to go in the season. Sherman dragged down, and they blow the whistle with 31 to go. Again, if you're the Vineyard, no matter what Duxbury may be doing, you got to get up and skate away.
You got to do it. Plus, you know, he did get hauled down. If that was the first period, that would have been called a penalty.
Right now, one of the Vineyards got tripped by one of the Duxburys right in front. You just got to keep your composure. I mean, look at the clock, boys. Got to keep a check on the testosterone. So now what the Vineyard is doing, they're going to call a timeout.
Good timeout.
At the end of this game, St. Mary's will play Danvers for the championship of Division II North. The Vineyard got into the playoffs. They had a late season mixed bag in the late season, losing to Sandwich, losing to Saugus. And then in the playoffs, they were not real sharp in that first game against Mansfield. They improved against Marshfield. They came up very big in that third period defensively against Sandwich, another thing on the defending champion.
Well, I think, Ken, when was the last time they lost a game? It was against Saugus, right? After that, they put on their winning shoes, and then they know what it is to win and how to win, and that's what they're doing right now. They got 31 seconds left in the game. You can see Duxbury's over there. They're bent over, leaning over. They're really disgruntled right now, and all Vineyard has to do is play their game, get the puck out of the zone.
Okay, and as Andres said earlier, you're going to try to keep your best players on the ice, and right now, as far as Matt Minicone is concerned, it's Jeff Smad back into pipes. Sherman. Out there along with Betancourt, Gibson, Munt, and Gunn. The clock moves. And the puck trickles out over the blue line for Gunn. Gunn the shot. Gunn the score!
As Norm would say, oh, baby.
Move those chains. The goal coming with 22 seconds remaining in the game. Well, I can say one thing. I don't believe Duxbury will be the state champions in 2002. I'm watching it again. Zarella's going to go back into the net.
That's it. That was the nail in the coffin, man. We're going to go to the Fleet Center, Ken.
Yep. Seconds remaining in the season. The Vineyard now, just keep your heads up and pay attention. The clock is moving. Munt with it. Over to Gunn. Again, if you're a Vineyard player, just stand down. The clock is moving right now. And that is it. And that is it. In the immortal words of Gail Bacon, you said it on me. We're going to the Fleet, baby.
We're going to the Fleet Center, baby.
All right.
Wow, you know, that's the last thing I thought would ever be, we could shut out Duxbury like that. That's the last thing I'd ever thought with this high-powered offense, but Smadback shut him down, and the whole team just came up big on defensive in the second and third period.
You know, what a great moment for our three seniors as well. An opportunity to go to the Fleet Center in their senior year to play for the state championship.
Absolutely. Now we're going to just keep it going. Now, Danvers and St. Mary's are playing next. We're going to find out in a couple, 3 hours, and who they're going to play.
The Duxbury team commiserating with their goalie, Mike Zarella. He played a whale of a game. But as we said earlier, in order to be the best, you got to beat the best.
Well, you know, the Vineyard come up with those two quick goals in the first period that I don't think Zarelli, the goalie, was really up for that. I think he got caught flat-footed on those two goals. But as the game went on, he got better and better, but so did Smatty.
You know, Andre, we watched some of the handshakes at the end of the game. This is the first time these two teams have played. And this line is moving very, very slowly. Watching some of the players really taking each other's time to congratulate each other. It was a clean, just a couple of penalties, a very clean, hard-fought hockey game. High school hockey perhaps at its best.
No, absolutely. You know, Danvers was defending champion. They're going to give the Vineyard players all the respect.
Duxbury.
That's what I said. Duxbury, all the respect that they deserve.
Well, for one more time, waiting for something that's become a tradition this season, and I'm sure the team is really going to enjoy the post-game salute. Actually, they're going to have awards. This is
right.
I forgot. Bothnazine is the champions of Division II South. So we're going to stay with it for our post-game awards. Duxbury finishes their season 18 wins, 5 losses, and a pair of ties. The Vineyard, we're going to the Fleet. And the importance of Norm, especially you.
And, you know, it was nice to see Matt. He's really cool behind the bench, but I saw him walk behind his team, and he was shaking his fist up and down. He's ecstatic and happy about being here.
Yeah. Congratulations to the defending state champions, the Duxbury Green Dragons, and their coach, Peter Sagess. Hope I'm pronouncing his name correctly. They played a well of a job, and obviously they have a tradition to be proud of. They won the defending, they won the state championship last year. And Andre, we know how tough that is to do.
Well, I was, you know, they got a slew of seniors, 7, 8 seniors on the team, and they're really going to miss them. But you know, and look at the way these freshmen and sophomores were playing, particularly Boomer Eason. I'm thinking Boomer Science, Boomer Ewing. They got a future ahead of them.
Tim Betancourt. And I just saw Matt Minicone wave to point to Jeff Smadback like, you better get out here.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Captain John Gibson, along with John Gibson. Yeah. Jeff Smadback almost smiled. That's a good sign.
Yeah, he smiled. That means he must be really ecstatic.
The Vineyard team has not quite gone off the ice one more. I think they have one more thing that they would like to do. Oh, get their pictures taken. Andre, notice you and I are getting mature because in days gone by we would drop these microphones and we'd be on the ice in a heartbeat. Andre and I never met a microphone or a camera we didn't like. All right, boys.
Words, Ken, you can't say enough of this. I'm speechless, Ken.
Well, as always, we've made a tradition. We're going to keep everything right here as the kids go off the ice. We have a couple maybe a final thought or two. But boy, it's amazing how happy high school kids can be when they win a hockey game.
Well, you know, they had a great game. They're kind of shaky. The first half of the first period, Duxbury came out flying. I think it was a little bit of nerves on the Vineyard part. And they came out and they settled down. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you were over here. Well, and they settled down, and then they took it to Duxbury.
Well, goal in the first period, another goal in the first period, the empty netter at the end, the final score, Martha's Vineyard 3, Duxbury nothing. Duxbury ends their season. The Vineyarders, we have only one more thing to say. Where are we going?
We're going to the Fleet Center.
We're going to the Fleet Center, baby. Thank you very much, Gail. And, of course, we'll be there to bring you that one. The final score of Martha's Vineyard wins the Division II South Championship 3-0 over Duxbury. We're going to the Fleet. He's Andre Bunnell. You're Tom Mayu. I'm Ken Goldberg. Wrap it up, baby.
Good night, Norm.
We're going to the Fleet.
How'd it go, Smatty? You did it, baby.